such as the Best Female Student Athlete for the year 2000 for the entire University of South Carolina Conference. She was an SEC Scholar Athlete, and it was on the Athletic Honor Roll. She has been a U.S. national semifinalist and finalist a total of 5 times combined for the USA. She was the Sydney Olympics 100 hurdler alternate, 5th in the World University Games, and ranked in the top 15 in the world as a 100-meter hurdler. Ella's running career ended due to an injury, but she has gained valuable skills from her collegiate and professional athletic experience. She is very passionate about inspiring and motivating and teaching others, and her motto, which she praises, to be athletes in the sport of life. Some of the other things, in addition to an educator, coach, and empowerment speaker, she is the Chief Legal Counsel for the Georgia Music Industry Association and the Principal Attorney for E.O. Kelly Sports, Entertainment and Business Law Firm. She currently represents 5 artists, 8 small businesses, and 4 athletes, including a world record sprinter in track and field. Her future plans are to achieve the top ranks at the highest level for both cross-country programs, motivate students at Oxford to desire a wellness lifestyle, and empower all of her clients to become better CEOs of themselves and of their companies. So again, our keynote speaker is Ella O'Kelly.
It's on. Thank you for that, Coach Doug's remarkable introduction, and I want to acknowledge all of my colleagues. Thank you all for all of your support as well. All of those remarkable comments. Is this too loud? It's loud in my ears. All of those remarkable comments that Coach Stubbs made, I can actually sum it up, all of them up, to one word. One word that all of you and I have in common. And that word is athlete. I'm not talking about athletic. All of the amazing accomplishments that Coach Stubbs just mentioned, as far as being 3-peat kings and queens on the court, or basketball team doing great in GCAA, or cross-country team pulling an upset at national championships. I'm not talking about athletics. I'm talking about being an athlete. 7 characteristics that we possess. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to pull out your phone. Yes, I'm asking you to pull out your phone. I ask my student athletes to put them away all the time. I want you to pull out your phone. If you don't have a phone, you can get something to write with, and you can write it on your program. But I want to give you 7 words that I want you to write down for me. A, admirable. So if you have a little notebook area in your phone, you can go there. If not, pull up the text message. I can text yourself. T, team player. H, hardworking. L, leader. E, educated. T, tenacious. And E, extraordinary. Now that you have these words in front of you, when I gesture to you like this and say you are, you're going to give me one of those words and you're going to start with the first one. So when I gesture to you like this and say you are, the first word obviously is admirable. And every time I do that, I want that word. And I want you to give it to me with zeal. Not you are admirable. I want you to give it to me. So first word. You. You are admirable. Admirable. And admirable is defined as someone who is deserving of respect for their skills, abilities, and achievements. We focus on mastering our skills, displaying our abilities, setting goals to reach our achievements. But what we do in order to master those three things is what's amazing. The mental toughness that we must endure, the resiliency that we must display. Those things help us to hone in our skills, display our abilities, set goals, and achieve them. Even when we don't, we must display that we can overcome the perceived notion of limits just to master those three things. So I said, we are definitely admirable. You are team players. Team players is defined, a team player, someone who not only focuses on achieving their personal success, but who cares enough to help others achieve their success, if not more than themselves. We're not just team players, like that is who we are. That is our makeup. That is the essence of our fabric. I think I told this story last year or the year before last, but I have an athlete who's a dual athlete, cross country and soccer. And he had to come out to do one of his workouts after class, 6 o'clock in the evening. And mind you, cross country is in the fall, so it's dark at 6 o'clock. And he had to come out to do a very challenging workout by himself. The soccer players just finished doing their skills and drills and whatever they do, and they were heading off of the soccer field when my athlete came out there to run repeat 400s. And so when they seen him come out there, they said hi and cheered him on in a jokingly way. Once he was doing his workout and he started to fatigue before the end of the workout, those young gentlemen came over to my athlete and they jumped in there and they finished the workout with him. Nothing that they did for my athlete helped them on the soccer field. But naturally, what we do, we train to be team players, and they came out there to make sure he finished his workout as strong as he possibly could. It is the essence of our fabric. You are hardworking is defined as someone who is willing to work with diligence and commitment. We couldn't do what we do without that. It takes diligence and commitment for us to be student athletes. It takes diligence and commitment in order for us to do what we do at practice. It takes diligence and commitment to compete. But more importantly, it takes diligence and commitment to overcome temporary defeat. So we are absolutely hardworking. You are leaders. Leaders. To be a leader is defined as someone who commands authority and influence. Not demands, it commands. That means it's in your presence. It's just the way you walk, the way you move, the way you talk. We are leaders. Everything that we train day in and day out to do builds that innate quality in us to be leaders. Now we can use it destructively or constructively, it's our choice. And I hope that we're using it constructively because we are natural leaders. You are educated. So we see that there's plenty of research out there that when you exercise, it not only helps you physically, but it also helps your mind. We know that the more you exercise, you become more focused, you're sharp. We know oxygen is a nutrient, so we breathe it in. It helps our mind because it's a muscle. But do we know that there's also in-depth research when it comes to athletes? Because we exercise at a higher intensity, that we actually reshape the brain. We have higher cognitive processing speed. We have stronger mental endurance, stronger focus. We multitask even better because when we're actually training for our sport, there's several things going on at one time that causes us to use more of our brain. We hear a coach screaming in one ear. We're trying to master whatever skill it is. We're actually performing. So we have the capability to access and tap into our power brain. So you're not just educated as being a student first, athlete. You have the ability to be some of the most educated individuals existing on this earth. You are tenacious. Tenacious is defined as someone who's not willing to relinquish a purpose, position, or principle. I say, in other words, competitive. Any purpose, principle, or position that we set, we don't relinquish that. As athletes in our athletic sport, we train that if you're going to try to take our purpose, position, or principle, you're going to have to take me down. We're going to have to fight for this. And our brain doesn't know that we're just training to do that in a particular sport. It knows we're training to do it as a person. So naturally, we become tenacious individuals. So when we're out of our sport, and we're just doing things in life, and we set purpose, principles, and stay in a position, we know how not to just easily relinquish that. You are extraordinary. To possess one or two of those previous characteristics I just said to you is amazing within itself. To possess all 6 of those sums up the last one. You're extraordinary. So you have the ability to tap into all 6 of those characteristics and show how extraordinary you are. Athleticism may not last for a long time. As Coach Stubbs said, I had a career-ending injury, so I'm not as athletic as I used to be. But one thing that's for sure, I am and will always be an athlete. And that's why when you hear those remarks, it's from everything that I trained, that got sharpened in my sport, but they are innate and trained in me as an individual. So although every last one of you guys may not walk out of here with hardware that may collect dust or do whatever, no one here will walk out of here empty-handed. Because every last one of you guys have already received the ultimate award. You're an athlete. So wear it on your chest, activate it, and go and continue to do remarkable